Hello, hello. Mic check, mic check. Hello, hello. Hey, hello, hello. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for your comment. Hey. So, I think the sound is okay. Yippee. Okay, so in this stream, I'm gonna try to take a common university entrance exam. And in that English section only, though. So the common university entrance exam was held, I think it was last week. And, you know, I'm studying English, so I was like, why not taking it? Trying to test my ability, I guess. So let's do it. I think in the real test they're gonna time, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I'm just gonna taking it, you know, chill. So let's do it. Okay, I can write. I can take my notes. Okay, let's do it. 英語. So this is reading. I'm not gonna take listening test, so only for reading section. Okay. Question number 1. So let's read the questions first. Question 1. Which two people are worried about the safety of the dancers? According to Val's suggestion, how would the costume look during the second half of the performance? According to the text message, which of the following will your team probably do first tomorrow? Okay, so there are 3 questions in total. Okay, let's read the sentence. You belong to an international dance club and are exchanging text messages with your teammates about next month's dance contest. Okay, and I said, hey everyone, we still haven't decided what to wear on stage yet. Any ideas? Oh, you want to try answer 2? Let's do it together. Any ideas? I think our costumes should match the music. It starts with the Scottish bagpipes. So a traditional Czech pattern like the one in this photo could work. What about wearing a shirt with a similar pattern? That's interesting. Bagpipe, Scottish bagpipe, music dance. Okay, good suggestion. Also, when the music changes in the middle to hip hop, okay, why not change our look too? We could put on accessories like necklaces. Our dance is jumping and twisting, so necklaces might be dangerous. How about sunglasses instead? The pal is worried. Sunglasses might make it hard to see. We might fall off the stage. The ball is also worrying. But Jesse, I do like your idea of switching our look to the music right before the hip hop part starts. We could take off the check shirt to show black tank top inside. A dark color would match the sound of the bass guitar and drums. Nice ideas, everyone. Let's not forget to talk with our instructor before we make the final decision about what costumes to buy. She said she's available before rehearsal tomorrow. Okay, tomorrow. Let's go back to the questions again. Which two people are worried about the safety of the dancers? So, it was Pal and Val. So it should be Pal. No, it's Pat. Pat and Val. So, oops. 3. According to Val's suggestion, how would the costumes look during the second half of the performance? So the second half is hip-hop music, right? So they're gonna take shirt. So it should be 1. Because no necklaces, no sunglasses. So 1 or 3, and they take off the shirt. It's 1. According to the text messages, which of the following will your team probably do first tomorrow? Buy the dance clothes, consult with the instructor, decide on the program, a rehearsal, the dance routine. So before they're gonna buy the clothes, they said they're gonna talk with the instructor. So number 2 is correct, I think. Okay. That was quite easy. Let's move on to the next one. You are entering a UK university and are thinking about campus accommodation. You find the results from a survey of residents reported on the university website, followed by residents' comments. Okay. You only got 2, right? Okay. Question number 2. So we're gonna see the answers after we finish the question. So maybe you can take a note the number you answered, and we can see if that's correct or not later after finish all the questions. Okay. So let's see the questions first. Again, number 1. Which option best describes the administration's opinion? Best describes. Which is true according to the administration's report? Which option best reflects Naoki's comment? Based on Helga's comment, what can be said about campus accommodation? Okay. Let's read the sentences. Posted by the University Administration, 5th January 2026. Campus Accommodation Satisfaction Survey. Keeping students healthy and happy is our mission. We do a survey every 2 years to improve student services. Last year, 85% of residents responded. Although this response rate is not perfect, we believe it is sufficient for the result to be trusted. Of those who responded, a large majority, 82%, said that they felt safe in campus accommodation. This was up 5 percentage points from the previous survey. A majority, 73%, also said the meals were delicious. Unfortunately, only 45% of respondents said that the food was healthy. So it's delicious but not that healthy, they feel. This was a drop of 8 percentage points from the previous survey. We are introducing more salads, but popular dishes like fish and chips will remain. Okay. Most importantly, over 90% of respondents said that, in general, they were satisfied with their stay in campus accommodation. Cool. Share your comments below. So this is Naoki's comments. Most Japanese students tend to choose a homestay, but not me. I thought it over and finally decided on campus accommodation. It was a good choice because I made lasting friends of my own age. Meals were the weakest point, but deliveries from local restaurants were an excellent alternative. Okay. Helga. I love the food there. Okay, she loves the food. I could eat as much as I liked. The big concern was non-residents could freely come and go on weekends. Also, lively parties and loud voices might put your exam results in danger. That's not good. One more thing, the chairs in the shared meeting places will hurt your back. Okay. So, question number 1. Which options best describe the administration's opinion? What is this? Oh. The findings are reliable because enough residents responded. The result of the survey are being reported in the year 2026. The results of the survey are being reported in the year 2026. I think it's not right because the administration posted this post in 2026, but it says every 2 years and last year. So the survey happened in 2025, right? So the next survey is gonna be next year. So this is not right. Being reported. The students should make more effort to have a healthier lifestyle. That's not true. The survey is conducted annually to improve student services. Not annually. Every 2 years. So I think it's 1. Yeah, you got 1 too. 1. Which is true according to the administration's report. Hooray! Which is true according to the administration's report. Most respondents said food at campus accommodation was not tasty. This is not true, because 73% said meals were delicious. Most respondents were dissatisfied with the campus accommodation. This is not true either. The percentage of respondents saying the food was healthy declined. The percentage of respondents who felt security was good decreased. The percentage of respondents saying the food was healthy declined. I think it's 3. Because unfortunately only 45% response. This was a drop of 8 percentage points from the previous survey. So it's 3. Yes, you got 3 too. Which option best reflects Naoki's comments? He believed most Japanese students avoid choosing homestay. No, he said Japanese students tend to choose homestay. So I think it's not right. He disliked the option of using deliveries from local restaurants. No, he said it's a good alternative choice. He doubted the strength of the relationship with friends he had made. No, he said long-lasting friendships he made, so I think it's 4. He was satisfied with the decision to stay in campus accommodation. Yeah, I think he is pretty satisfied. It's 4. You got 3? I think it's 4. But we'll see later. So 1, 3, 4 is my answer. Oh, the last one. Based on Helga's comment, what can be said about campus accommodation? It provides comfortable common areas for residents. Comfortable. She said the chair is not comfortable. Noise there might interfere with your studies. Yeah, I think she mentioned it. Servings of food in the dining hall are too small. Nah. The security there is a strong point for residents. No, she was worried that anyone can come and go on weekend. And she said she can eat as much as she likes, so it's 2. Okay. Next part, question 3. Your English teacher told you to read this short story for the next class. The Bug Cup. Let's see the questions first. The author joined the workshop because the reason of the participation. You don't know anymore? Let's do it. Choose 4 out of the 5 options 1 to 5 and put them in the order they appeared in the story. Okay. From the instructor, the author most likely understood the importance of being something to all living things. Okay. Let's read. My high school classmate and I were sitting for an hour with our legs crossed and our eyes closed, trying to feel our breath. I had signed up for this special workshop to learn how to control thoughts and emotions. So this is the answer, the reason. My father had recommended it to me. He said it might help me focus my mind, lower my stress, and hopefully improve my grades at school. My friend came along to see if it could help him too. Sometimes during the session, I heard a faint buzzing sound, but little by little, I could hear it more clearly. It was a small insect. It flew very close to my right ear and almost went in it. Ew. I wanted to hit it with my hand, but we weren't supposed to move. What should I do now? I thought. Just as I opened my eyes, the bug flew off toward the instructor. I saw her take a cup and a postcard that were nearby. She stood up and trapped the bug in the cup against the wall. Sliding the card between the cup and the wall, she covered the open end of the cup. Then, she did something that really impressed me. She walked to the window, opened it, and let the insect fly out. The instructor softly closed the window and our eyes met. After the session, she came over to me and said, "The bug cup always works. Having a warm heart for all creatures is one of the keys to a peaceful mind." I don't know yet if the workshop has helped me concentrate better or it will improve my grades. However, I did learn something important from that bug cup experience. So the takeaway is having a warm heart, right? Okay, so let's look at the questions again. So the motivation or reason that he joined the workshop was classmate encouraged him to. No. Family members suggested it. I think it's 2. His father signed him up. No, it wasn't mentioned. His friend got good grades. No, so I think it's 2, right? His friend got good grade. No, he is... My friend came along to see if it could help him too. So this is his first trial too. So I think it's 2. Oh, you got 4? We'll see. Maybe I'm wrong. Move on, question 2. Choose 4 out of the 5 options, 1 to 5. So the order, right? The author learned a valuable lessons. I think it's gonna be last. The author was aware of an annoying noise. It's earlier, so maybe 9 or 10. The insect flew away from the author. So I think it's 2, 3. 3. The instructor caught the bug in her hand. Yeah. 4. The instructor released the insect. Wait, why are there only 4? The author learned a valuable lesson. The author was aware of an annoying noise. The insect flew away from the author. The instructor caught the bug in her hand. No, so this is not right. The instructor released the insect, so it's 2, 3, 5, 1 is my answer. Because this is wrong. She didn't catch it with her hand. 2, 3, 5, 1. The author was aware of annoying noise, and the insect flew away from the author toward the instructor, and the instructor released the instructor catch the bug with the cup and released the insect. And then the author learned a valuable lesson. So I think it's 2, 3, 5, 1. You got 2, 3, 4, 5? 2. I think it's 4 is wrong. We'll see. Question number 3. From the instructor, the author most likely understood the importance of being attractive, cruel, strict, tender. It's tender because she said having a warm heart for all creatures is one of the keys to peaceful mind. So I think it's 4. You got 4 too. Yay. Okay, question number 4. In English Club, you are writing an online newsletter to promote your high school's Eco Week theme of waste management. This is your most recent draft with comments from the club supervisor. Okay. Let's read the questions first. Based on comment 1, choose the best phrase to add after the underline part. Choose the best phrase to add after the underline part. Read based on comment 2, choose the best place to add the sentence below. Based on comment 3, choose the best sentence to replace the underlined sentence. Based on comment 4, choose the best phrase to replace underlined part. So we're gonna pay attention to the comments from supervisor. Okay, let's do it. January 2026 English Club Times. Join Eco Week activities. The waste produced around the world is a continuing challenge. We must think of better methods to reduce and manage waste, and we can start at school. To raise awareness of waste management, we want to inform you about 3 activities for Eco Week 2026. One activity is a poster contest. During Eco Week, we will vote to decide on the top 3 posters based on the message and design. They will be posted on the school website after Eco Week, so that students can keep in mind that the importance of waste management. So this is a comment 1. What is the purpose of making posters? Explain it. Explain it. Okay. Another activity is a garbage collecting race, which students from other schools can also join. Here's what to do. First, make a team of 3. Then, on the morning of the race, meet at the local seashore and receive tools and bags. Listen to organizer explain the aim and rules of the race. Join the closing ceremony to see if your team has won. The winning team will be featured on the local city website. Through this activity, we will enjoy working together to create a clean environment. This question used to be my nightmare. This kind of question. This is hard because you have to pay attention both of them. So the comment 2. Readers want to know how the winners will be decided at it. That's true. We still don't know how the winner will be decided. So, okay. The third activity is an eco-friendly fashion show. Students will make original items using clothing from their closet. Making our own clothes is enjoyable. The most creative entries will be chosen, and the winning ones will be exhibited in our hall. Okay, comment 3. This sentence doesn't seem to fit well here. Rewrite it. Making our own clothes is enjoyable. Yeah, I think it's not a point to enjoy, right? It's about Eco Week, so I agree. Okay, through these Eco Week 2026 activities, we will be able to acquire recycling skills for waste management. This school campaign will include a poster contest, a garbage collecting race, and an eco-friendly fashion show. We can make a difference to improve our environment. Let's think globally and act locally. Overall comment: your draft introduces eco activities well. I hope many students join them. Okay, comment 4. This part does not summarize your main argument. Rewrite it. Yeah, I think so. Where did I read about recycling skill? So, let's move on to the question. So based on comment 1, choose the best phrase to add after the underline. And comment 1 was a poster contest. The purpose. Okay, to advertise a new school website. No. To discover the best artist in the school. No. To promote eco-friendly actions among students. Yes. To recruit more English club members. No. It's about Eco Week. So other than 3 is nonsense. I think it's 3. Nice, you got 3 too. Okay. Question number 2. Based on comment 2, choose the best place to add the sentence below. Pick up more garbage than other team is in an hour. So this is how they decide the winning one, right? So A, B, C, D. First, make a team of 3. And receive tools and bags. Listen to organizer explain the aim and rules of the race. C かな? Join closing ceremony to see if team has won. I think it's C. Pick up more garbage than other teams in an hour. Listen to organizer explain the aim and races. Yeah, this is kind of confusing. You got 3? I think 3 is the answer too. Let's put 3. I don't know, C. Because they explain the rules. So that sentence is kind of the rule, right? So after this, yeah, I think it's 3. Based on comment 3, choose the best sentence to replace the underlined sentences. And comment 3 was making our own clothes is enjoyable, and it doesn't fit well, she said. So this activity will help students to appreciate various ways of reusing old clothes. The activity will influence more students to ask the fashion industry to lower prices for old clothes. Now, this activity will lead to the growth of the market for fast fashion over the one for used clothes. No, they didn't mention about fast fashion. This activity will provide students with opportunities for improving their business skills to sell used clothes. Nah, I think it's 1. Yeah, you got 1 too. Yay. Okay, final one. Based on comment 4, choose the best phrase to replace the underline part. So the comment 4 was about summarizing the whole sentence, right? 1. Become a creative artist who focus on. Cooperate with other high schools on. Get ourselves more involved in. Learn how to collect more garbage for. I think it's 3. Because this is just one activity explaining, and cooperate with other high schools on is one aspect but not the main. Become creative artist who focus on. This is not mentioned, so I think it's 3. Nice, you got 32. Okay, next one. Question number 5. You are studying in the UK, and the town library, you found the following leaflet. After reading it, you submitted a form and received an email from the library. Okay. This is the leaflet, and this is the email. Oh my god, there's so many to read. Oh my god, so many to read. Okay, we can do it. Let's read the questions first. So many sentences. What is the main purpose of the library book fair? So book fair, not reason. Which is the true about library event? Library event. Which combination best describes the 4 books you recommended? So I recommend 4 books. Which of your book recommendations will not be included in the fair? Not included. In the email, what are the 2 things that the library would like you to do? The order does not matter. So we pick 2. Okay. First, let's read the leaflet. Read. How do you pronounce this? Read bar library. Book recommendations and volunteers wanted. Our library will hold a book fair from 1 to 8 February 2026 to introduce picture books from various countries to read bar children. The fair will exhibit books all week in the entrance hall. We are also planning to have storytime reading session in the Children's Center in the library on the final day. Okay, so reading session. And the reason is to introduce picture books. Okay. To help improve our section of books, we are calling for picture book recommendations for preschool children. Additionally, the library is recruiting volunteers to read stories to children during a reading session. If you volunteer, you will receive a book coupon. Please note, books in the original language or translations are welcome. No book should cost more than 20... Which one was it? Pound? The submission period is from 15th December 2025 to 19 January 2026. Nominate your books and or register as a volunteer via the online form. Okay, and I sent a message. Oh, this is a form. Name, email. Will you be a story time reader? No. Okay, so I just recommend books. Book recommendations. Title: Green Demon, Blue Demon. Written by Shinichiro Ishida Shinichiro-san. Year: 1990. Price: £16. Pictures by author. This book contains short stories about demons and the various animals they encounter. Most stories are heartwarming, but some are not. My favorite is Breakfast Battle. Two demons fight over what to feed their pet dog for breakfast. Illustrations are author attractive feature, making it suitable for suitable for children between 3 and 5 years old. 3 and 5 years old. Paint, Kaori Ando-san. This is a popular picture book for parents to read to their children before they enter primary school. The main character wants to paint the whole world. She paints ceiling in orange, kitchens in purple, and streets and buildings in green. By chance, her cat steps in some paint and leaves paw prints whenever it goes. The world looks more colorful after reading the story. That's cute. And the last one, Panda Adventures, Maruo Maru-san. In this story, a young male panda escapes from a zoo. He meets a schoolboy and they visit places in town together. However, the poor panda is caught and taken back to the zoo. The boy's final words to the panda had me in tears. The story is long, so it is suitable for kids aged over 10. Oh, there's one more. The Cloud Prince, Kamiko Narita-san. A boy who lives on a thundercloud plays tricks on children. The tricks include snow in summer and a real rainstorm in the park when they are playing. The children are afraid of him at first, but he rescues an injured goat and they all become friends. This book is read to preschool children all over the world. Okay. And then I got a reply from International Book Fair Committee, I think. Hello, thank you for your recommendations. In fact, we found that the titles have been translated into multiple languages, which will make the fair truly international. Although one of your entries did not fit the targeted age range, your other titles are gratefully accepted. Refer to the attachment. If you have an additional book recommendation, please email it to us. As we are still short of volunteers for the last day, would you kindly reconsider? Thanks again. Okay. Ooh, that was a lot. It's a little bit tiring, but let's move on to the questions. So, what is the main purpose of the library book fair? To display picture books by read bar authors. No, not only in that area. To encourage international students to use the library, not mentioned. to familiarize children with stories from around the world, to promote foreign book collection in preschool. 3. Let's read. A picture book from various countries. Yeah. So I think it's international, right? From all over the world. I think it suits. So my answer is 3. To encourage international students, not mentioned. Nice, you got 3 too. Which is true about the library event? Books will be on show in the children's area. I think it said entrance hall. Reading sessions will be held daily. I forgot if it's daily or not. The book fair will run for 1 month. Volunteer will be given a thank you gift. Yeah, they got coupons, right? 4. On the final day, so it's not daily, and entrance hall, not children area. So I think it's 4. Nice, you got 4 too. Number 3. Which combination best describes the 4 books you recommended? All the books include drawing by the writers. All the books meet the budget creation. All the stories have happy endings. All the stories mention animals. Ooh, I have to read it again. So author. So this is not. So, sorry, I'm scrolling too fast. This is not true. And the budget, £19, £10, £8, £16. So it's okay, under £20. So B is correct. All the stories have happy endings. I don't think so. And animals. This is not animal, right? A boy who lives on a thundercloud plays trick on. Oh, injured goat. And this is panda. And this is cat. Cat paw. And the first one is animals. So B and D. 5. Nice, you got B and D too. I think so. B and D. So it's 5. Which of your book recommendations will not be included in the fair? So, sorry, I have to scroll up. So, recommendation preschool children, right? So, I think it's under 6. 3 and 5 years old. This is correct. The world is more colorful. Enter primary school before entering. だから this is correct. He meets school board. The story is suitable for kids aged over 10. So I think it's not. So Panda Adventures is not included. Preschool children. Okay. Panda Adventure is not gonna include. 6, 7. 6, 7. Did I say 6 to 7? 3 and 5. 6, 7. Okay, the last question. In the email, what are the 2 things that the library would like you to do? 2 things. Ask your friends to volunteer. Buy a new picture book. Participate in story time. I think it's 1. Resubmit your online form. Suggest author, book title. Translate one of the books. Ask your friends volunteer? Thank you for your recommendation. In fact, we found that the title have been translated into multiple languages. If you have an additional book recommendation, please email it to us. I suggest another book title. So I think it's 3 and 5. Participate in story time. They want a volunteer for book reader. So 3. And another suggestion if you have, you can suggest again. So 5. Okay. Wait, how long? 6. Question number 6. Question number 7. 8. 8. If this was a real exam, I would already cry. Oh, this is long. I think it's gonna be in the real test. They're gonna time for 2 hours. How long have it passed? So I started around 7, right? So it's already 50 minutes. You think I can do it? Let's do it. Let's move on to question number 6. Okay. In English class, your teacher has asked you to create an outline for the following story for class presentation. Got a GTG first? What's GTG stands for again? Gotta GTG. The onigiri shop. It's long. Let's see the question first. Choose the best options for 24 and 25. The order does not matter. It's so tilted. Choose 4 out of the 5 options 1 to 5 and put them in the order that happened in Mitsuki's life. Choose the best option for 30. Choose the best option for 31. Okay, let's speed up. Mitsuki walked to the park near her office and sat on the bench. She was feeling nervous about her presentation in the afternoon. She quickly unwrapped the onigiri, or rice ball, and bit into the salmon filling. She was immediately taken back to a comforting time in her life so many years ago. An old man sold traditional onigiri in a small one-window shop in an old shopping arcade. Mitsuki, a junior school kendo club member, often bought onigiri on her way home after practice. This shop was popular because it sold the best homemade tuna-filling onigiri in town. Mitsuki always bought one. Tuna-filling onigiri. after kendo practice. After practice. One day, Mitsuki noticed an old black and white photo of a young man in kendo gear on the wall of the shop. She thought the old man might be a kendo fan. She wanted to talk to him about kendo but could not work up the courage to do so. On a Friday afternoon, after a long practice, she had to carry home not only her kendo shinai sword or bamboo sword, but also the rest of the equipment needed for the tournament the next year. She was starving, so she went to buy her regular onigiri. When she got home, she realized that she did not have her shinai. Oh no, where did I leave it? At the onigiri shop? In a panic, Mitsuki ran out of her home and a house and retraced her steps back to onigiri shop. It was closed. She banged on the window shutter. Excuse me, could you please open up? The old man opened the side door of the shop. He told out her shinai. I found it outside of the shop, he said. Thank you so much, I need it for the tournament tomorrow, Mitsuki said. The old man murmured under his breath, never lose sight of yours. I never lost sight of mine. She shut the door before Mitsuki could utter afterward. Was he hungry? The next morning, Mitsuki stopped by the onigiri shop. I'll need to keep up my energy today, she thought. She bought her regular onigiri and said, Thank you for keeping my shinai yesterday. The old man just nodded. At the tournament, Mitsuki sat down for her mid-morning break. She opened the bag, and to her surprise, she discovered 2 onigiri inside. One was her regular tuna-filling onigiri, and the other was salmon-filled. She eagerly ate both. Later in the afternoon, she won her match. Although her team did not win, it was the best she had ever done. Mitsuki rushed toward home. She wanted to tell the onigiri man about her performance at the tournament. The shop window was shuttered. She banged on it. Hello, hello? Is anyone there? The young man looked out of the side door. Can I help you? He asked. This man looked vaguely familiar. She thought she had seen him somewhere before. Then Mitsuki asked, Where is the onigiri man? The young man said, Oh, my father didn't feel well this afternoon and is in the hospital just for a few days. Feeling sad, Mitsuki walked slowly home. Mitsuki sat in the kitchen and thought about the old man. Then it hit her. He's the man in the photo. That's why the young man looked familiar. Mitsuki began writing a note. Thank you for the bonus onigiri. It helped me win my match. I know you love kendo. I'll get your winning onigiri before my next tournament with my teammates. We'll smash the tournament, so please get well soon, Mitsuki. Could you please give this to your father? She asked the young man the next day. Mitsuki continued practicing kendo throughout junior high school and kept buying her favorite tuna onigiri after practice. On tournament days, the old man gave her a salmon one as well. And as always, the old man just nodded. Good luck, he murmured. Salmon onigiri always give Mitsuki renewed energy. She walked back to her office with a spring in her step, ready to smash her presentation. That's a nice story. Story outline, setting and characters. Mitsuki was active in her junior high school kendo club, bought onigiri on her way home from school, was curious but shy about talking to the old man, owned an onigiri shop in a shopping arcade, Important incidents. What does the story tell us? The old man, Mitsuki's something something. Okay. 24 and 25. Old man. Appeared unfriendly and sometimes seemed rude. Could be gifted to tuna-filled. No. Kept the shop open although he had few customers. No. Practiced kendo when he was in his youth. Yeah. Run his business with his son in a disorganized way. Disorganized way. No. 1 and 4. One day Minsky. He ran his business with his son in disorganized way. Doesn't mention, right? So I think it's 1 and 4. Choose 4 out of the 5 options. Okay, Mitsuki did well at her match on a tournament day. Mitsuki wrote a message to the son of the old man. One, two. The old man found Mitsuki's shinai left outside of his shop. The old man secretly gave Mitsuki an extra onigiri. The salmon-filled onigiri reminded Mitsuki of her youth. The old man found Mitsuki's shinai left outside of his shop. Yeah? 2は関係ないか。So it's 5, 3, 4, 1. The salmon-filled onigiri reminded Mitsuki of her youth. And the old man found Mitsuki's shinai left outside of his shop. The old man secretly gave Mitsuki an extra onigiri, and Mitsuki did well at her match on a tournament day. So I think 5, 3, 4, 1. Alright, I missed a lot, but I'm gonna guess random. Welcome back. Sorry, I did it. It's question number 2. Here's the best option for 30. The old man. What does the story tell us? The old man. The old man began a weekly routine of making onigiri for the team, built a relationship with Mitsuki by exchanging notes, chatted with Mitsuki whenever she visited his shop, showed kindness not with word, but with his action. I think it's 4. Choose the best option for 31. Mitsuki's kendo career ended because of the advice of the old man. No. Memories about onigiri influenced her later in life. I think it's 2. Performance at the kendo tournament led to a team victory. No. Presentation went well because she ate a tuna-filled onigiri. No, it was salmon, so I think it's 2. I accidentally forgot my online tuition and it's English. But to be honest, discuss the same thing. But to be honest, it's boring. It's always discuss the same thing. You have tuition for English? Sometimes, yeah, it can get boring. So, 2. Okay, next one. Question number 7. You prepared presentation with discussion question for your science class using the following passage. Presentation was a discussion question. Okay, so this is my presentation script. Okay, slide draft. Okay, let's see the questions. Choose the best option for 32. Choose the best option for 33 and 34. これか。In 35 and 36. In the discussion session about lifestyles, some students' habits and routine were shared on the screen. Choose the 2 students who are most likely to gain the benefits of mind wandering based on a tip mentioned in the passage. It seems difficult, but we can do this. Let's go. Okay. Let me drink water first. Okay, I'm ready. So it's been an hour since we started the test. Mind wandering, lost in thought. Rodin's sculpture. Rodin sculpture. The thinker represents a man absorbed in thought. People may wonder if he is thinking about life's deep questions. Likewise, teachers may wonder what students sitting at their desks and thinking about. Are they focusing on their home schoolwork, or are they just daydreaming? It is natural for the mind to switch between periods of focus and periods of rest. Even when we are supposed to be concentrating, we may not be paying attention to the tasks at hand. Scientists have found that we engage in daydreaming, also known as mind wandering. So mind wandering is daydreaming. Approximately 50% of the time we are awake. That much? While our minds are wandering, we are not thinking about anything special, but our brains naturally come up with ideas, images, and emotions. In short, mind wandering is a shift away from thoughts on the current tasks to other unrelated thoughts. Current task to unrelated thoughts. Our understanding about mind wandering has grown over time. Past studies argued that mind wandering was not merely a waste of time, but actually quite harmful. Mind wandering was found to negatively influence our mood, leading to work-related mistakes, traffic accidents, and even mental conditions such as depression. New research, however, shows that mind wandering also has positive effect. So positive and negative, which can enrich our lives in various ways. One such effect is that mind wandering helps us generate creative ideas. In fact, some of our best ideas become apparent when our minds are wandering. To access these ideas, however, our brains sometimes require a period of time, just like eggs need time to hatch. This is called the incubation period. Okay, this interval away from the problem is critical because during that time our brains are unconsciously consciously sorting thought pieces of information and associating them with the problem. むずI always think about romance in class. That's nice. I do that too. This enables us to come up with fresh solutions, which appears when we least expect it. For example, when we are on a walk or taking a shower. Yeah, that happens. What is really going on in the brain when the mind wanders? Previously, the brain was thought to be in a passive state at this time. However, through neuroimaging research conducted in 2001 in the US, more than a dozen regions of the brain were found to be active during mind wandering. These regions as a whole were named the Default Mode Network, DMN. Moreover, according to a study conducted in 2022 by researchers based in Norway and the Netherlands, the DMN was more active when participants were performing low-effort tasks compared to high-effort tasks. How can we make use of new discoveries in brain science and increase the number of unique benefits that mind wandering has to offer? Here are 4 tips to help expand your mind. First, make time for simple activities such as doing the dishes or taking a warm bath. When involved with these undemanding tasks, our mind is free to wander around. Next, we can just go outside. For example, when we are in a forest, we are able to relax in nature and our mind can more easily spread out in all directions. Another suggestion is to get enough quality sleep each night. This will not only improve our mood, but enable the brain to be more receptive. I don't know what this is. Receptive to new ideas. Finally, when we wake up in the morning, we should try to notice any thoughts that occur before we get out of bed. In this half-sleep state, our mind tends to wander and our ideas can flow more freely. We will not always be able to control all of our thoughts. However, if we are aware of when and how mind wandering happens, we may be able to take advantage of its seemingly random nature. Ooh, that was a lot. And slide draft, mind wandering. The occurrence of mind wandering. It happens. Possible effects of mind wandering. It's something. What happens during the incubation period? Finding form, neuroimaging research, discussion. Talk about your lifestyle. How likely are you to benefit from mind wandering? Oh my god, this is a lot. Oof, let's do it. Question number 1. Choose the best option for 32. Okay, it happens. Mind wandering happens in about half of the time we are daydreaming. Oh, I think it says 50%, so it might be correct. In the nightmares we experience during sleep, no. When our focus is away from the original activity. Oh, that sounds right too. While we are concentrating on the present tasks. 3. I'm not confident enough. Can I read it again? About the first part. So, also known as mind wandering, approximately 50% of the time, we are awake. No, it's not about time. It's about time ka. So it's not about population. So one is wrong, right? And it happens. Natural mind between period of focus and period of to rest. Be paying attention to the tasks. It is have found wondering we're not thinking about anything special, but naturally. Okay. So one. Oh wait. It happens in about half of the time. We are about half of the time we are daydreaming. Muzu, isn't it difficult? One, when our focus is away from the original activity. I think it's 3. While we are concentrating on the present tasks. The question is ask when, though. It happens, the occurrence of mind wandering. Right? So when our focus is away from the original activity. I think you're right. So 1 is not true. Well, we are concentrating on the present tasks. No, when our focus is away from the original activity, so I think it's 3. Question number 2, choose the best option for 33 and 34. Possible effect of mind wandering. It affects our mental health. 1 is right too, right? In about half of the time, we are daydreaming. In about half of the time, we are daydreaming. Occurrence. Scientists have found that we engage in daydreaming, also known as mind wandering, approximately 50% of the time we are awake. We are awake. 50% of the time we are awake. In about half of the time we are daydreaming. It happens in about half of the time we are daydreaming. Now I think this is not right, because half of the time when we are daydreaming, right? It says half of the time we daydreaming during we are awake, right? So I think it's 3. This is so hard. Okay, choose the best options for 33 and 34. It affects our mental health. It does. Decrease errors at work. No. Enhance our memory. Didn't mention. Gives us novel ideas. Yes. Improve our driving skill. No. So I think it's 1 and 4. Choose the best option for 35. What happens during the incubation period? Incubation period was this one. This is called the incubation period. Some of our best ideas become apparent when our minds are wandering. To access the ideas, however, our brains sometimes require a period of time, just like eggs need time to hatch. This interval away from the problem is critical because during that time, our brains are unconsciously sorting thought pieces of information and associating them with the problem. Okay. What happens? Complicated problems enter our consciousness. Nope. Our brain organizes information in new ways. Sounds right. Our mood moods are altered from negative to positive. Nope, didn't mention. The mind moves from an active to passive state. The mind moves from an active to a passive state. No, it didn't mention. I think it's 2. Nice, you got 2. Choose the best option for 36. 36. Finding form. A finding from neuroimage research. Where was it? Neuroimage. This one. Neuroimage research. Dozen regions of brain were found to be active during mind wandering. These regions as a whole were named the default mode network. Moreover, according to a study conducted in 2022, DMN was more active when participants were performing low-effort tasks. Okay. The brain has multiple areas working while the mind is wandering. That sounds correct. The brain's DMN is only activated when we perform high-effort tasks. No. The entire brain is inactive when we are working on low-effort tasks. The state of the brain remains passive during mind wandering. No, I think it's 1. Just like math, always twisting the question and answer. Yeah, I think it's 2. The brain has multiple areas working while the mind is wandering. The brain's DMN is only activated when we perform high-effort tasks. According to study conducted in DMN was more active when participants were performing low-effort tasks compared to high-effort tasks. It's more active. Only, not only, right? So I think it's 2 is wrong. I think it's 1. Oh man, I'm wrong. That's fine. We'll see the answer later. In the discussion session about lifestyle, some students' habits and a routine were shared on the screen. Choose the 2 students who are most likely to gain the benefit of mind wandering based on tips mentioned in the passage 37. 37. Huh? Where is 37? Wait, where is 37? Discussion talk about your lifestyle. How likely are you to benefit from mind wandering? I don't know where the 37 is though. Oh, I think it's just question number, I think. Okay. I'm a book lover. I'll read anything to expand my mind. I often stay up late to finish another chapter. I drink a lot of green tea to help me stay awake. Not really. I like to keep active and do some sort of exercise. I usually go cycling along the riverbank before school. I also like hiking around the countryside on holidays. Might be correct. I am extremely focused on my schoolwork during the week. So busy. On the weekends, I need a break, so I visit my local hot springs to forget about everything. Schoolwork during the week. So high effort tasks. Maybe not. I want to be a cooking influencer. I post new recipes to my account almost daily. I check my phone to respond to my followers right after waking up in the morning. Wait, this can be right because they relax. She relaxes in a hot springs to forget about everything. Chihiro learn anything just to forget everything. That's right. In the morning. I think in somewhere they mention about morning. This one. We should try to notice any thought that occur before we get out of bed. In this half-sleep state, our mind tends to wander and our ideas can flow more freely. We will not always be able to control our thoughts, however, if we are aware of when and how. これかな Barry and Dean? Five? I'm not confident enough to answer this one though. I'm extremely focused on. Tomorrow I didn't have school. My science homework not done. Oh, your science homework. Good luck. But you tomorrow I didn't school. So you don't have school tomorrow, so you have time. Nice. Good luck. Okay. I don't know. I think it's 5. Okay. Last question. Let's go. I'm not gonna read the question. You are working on an essay about sports and technology, following the steps below. Step 1. Read a range of opinions gathered from the internet about sports and technology. Step 2. Take a position on sports and technology. Step 3. Create an outline for your essay using additional sources. Okay. Step 1. Read a range of opinions. Akane, social worker. There is a strong relationship between the number of Olympic medals a country has and its wealth. Ooh. Wealth and medals number. If the cost of doing a sport is high, then only those with money can participate in it. Sports should be for all of us as it benefits our physical and mental health. I am concerned that the continuing development of high-tech, expensive equipment may discourage ordinary people from taking up certain sports. That's true. Okay. Fiona, physical trainer. Performance should be seen as the sum of the athlete's own abilities plus the equipment available to them. Athlete's own abilities and equipment available. All athletes want to use equipment that will maximize their performance. I understand this, but I can also think of some problematic cases. Suppose that two teams with the same ability are in a rowing race? The team with a newer boat, the team with a newer boat model complete the race a fraction of a second faster. This might not be considered fair. Completes the race fraction of a second faster. So newer boat is better. she's saying. So equipment, the quality of the equipment matters, she say. Jack, journalist. Technology makes sports more thrilling for fans. We are fascinated by the new achievements, so sports receive a high level of attention when records are broken. Sports fans say of the Olympics want to see their favorite skiers and skaters race faster. Our world is rapidly changing, and society expects to see those changes in sport as well. If records are never broken, then sports become dull for fans. I think it's a little bit extreme though. Okay. New achievement. Michael, retired swimmer. From elementary school, I practiced swimming 7 days a week, all year round. Swimming did not require expensive equipment, and I used our community pool, which cost little. Through intense training over a period of years, I was able to win my state championship. To me, the spirit of sport is putting in work to maximize your physical ability. New equipment giving advantage to one athlete over a harder working one is an injustice. New equipment giving advantage to one athlete over hard-working one is an injustice. What does injustice mean? Not justice? This is not true. You say, for a swimmer, new equipment doesn't give advantage to one athlete, he's saying. Tamara, tennis coach. I am old enough to remember the transition from wooden tennis rackets to so-called oversized graphite ones. Players now hit the ball harder. The new rackets also enable us to control the ball better. Is this a problem? No one complains about the new rackets anymore. Sports equipment is continually changing. Innovation is sport technology has improved the quality of the games. Injustice like when you have 4 apples but give a richer one 3 apples and left a poor only 1. So that means like unfair or not equal. Equality, the unbalanced. Something like that? I see. Okay, let's move on to the questions. Yeah, okay, thank you. Which of the following best summarize Akane's opinion? Akane... はこれか。Okay. Athletic abilities cannot be developed using advantage technology. No, she's saying opposite. Olympic Games will be less exciting with the latest equipment. She doesn't say it. Technology can benefit the physical health of elite athletes. Can be right. The cost of sports might be a barrier for people participation. Ooh, I think it's 4. Technology can benefit the physical health of elite athlete. This does sound right, but it summarizes, right? Summary. So I think 4 is the best option. Nice, you got 4 too. Question number 2. Both Fiona and Michael mentioned that Fiona and Michael. Michael is a retired swimmer. He is saying that people can be better without good equipment. And Fiona is saying equipment available to them. Oh, she's saying newer boat is better. Advanced technology can give unfair advantages to some athlete. Oh, this is correct, I think. Equipment should be considered a part of an athlete's performance. Ooh. Wait. This sounds correct too. The spirit of sport is based on hard work and physical ability. Water sport should require training without technology. This is only for Michael. The spirit of sport is based on hard work and physical ability. Advanced technology can give unfair advantages to some athletes. This is Fiona saying, right? But Michael said, new equipment giving advantages to one athlete over a hardworking one is an injustice. だから、new equipment is not right ってことか。Okay. So, Michael doesn't agree this. Equipment should be considered a part of an athlete performance. Michael does not agree this. The spirit of sport is based on hard work and physical ability. Michael agrees this, and Fiona also agrees. All athletes want to use maximum. Understand, but I also think some problem case. Performance should be seen as some of athlete's own ability って言ってるから I think it's right. On water sport should require training without technology. Doesn't say it. So I think it's 3. Nice. You got 32. Okay. Oh my god. Still. Step 2. Take a position. With the above opinions in mind, you have taken a position on sports and technology and written some notes below. Choose the best options to complete 40 to 42. You must have all of 40 to 42 correct to get points. Ooh. Okay. Position. We should accept advancements in sports equipment technology. Support this position the most. An idea shared by these two people is that okay, so people who agrees with new technology is Tamara and Jack. Three and 5. Michael is not supporting it. Jack is supporting it. Fiona. She's saying about newer technology can be an advantage, but not saying she supports. Yeah. So I think Jack and Tamara. 3 and 5. An idea shared by these two people is that advancement in technology promote the evolution of sports. Athletes play a role in the enhancement of sports equipment. Technology contributes to the breaking of sports records. Technology helps improve the experience of playing sports. Technology helps improve the experience of playing sports. One. One. I don't know. Improve the quality of games. More exciting. One or four, I think. Advancements in technology promote the evolution of sports. I think it's one. Promotes. Four kana? I think it's four. It doesn't promote. Improve. 4. Step 3. Create an outline for your essay. There are some issues with sports technology, but because of its current and potential contributions, we should accept it. Reason 1. The common idea in step 2. Reason 2. Based on source A. Source A. Based on source A, which of the following is the most appropriate for reason 2 in the essay outline? New technology will... This is mind blown. This is a lot. Source A. Sports technology makes sports better for everyone. On the other hand, it is sometimes argued that technology can threaten the integrity or value of a sport. This threat comes when new technology enables athletes to do their sports too easily or is only accessible to certain athletes, giving them an advantage. Wise regulation can be ensured that this does not happen. For example, in 2016, a new running shoes was developed that improves runners' time by up to 40%. People in the running world become concerned that it could damage the sport's integrity. In 2020, World Athletics set concrete specification for running shoes and regulation on their materials. It also created a rule that any shoes used in a race had to be available on the market for at least 4 months beforehand. As a result of these measures, no running shoe could be constructed in a way that made running too easy, and every runner could benefit from new technology. Okay. New technology will make a sport more accessible and motivate more people. No. New technology with regulation improves the sport experience while maintaining a sport's value. I think it's 2. The introduction of new technology can enhance the integrity of a sport by making it easier. No. The regulation of new technology may lower the integrity of sport by discouraging innovation. No. Oh, you think it's 3? The introduction of new technology can enhance the integrity of sport by making it easier. I think in source A, they are saying a new technology can threaten the integrity, right? I pick random. Okay. I think it's 2. Okay, the last question. Let's go. Based on source B, which of the following best supports reason 3 in the essay outline? And reason 3 is Advanced technology in sports equipment can contribute to injury prevention based on support from SoSpeed. SoSpeed, a sporting company, released a new type of running shoe that used advanced technology to investigate user experience. They conducted surveys on 3 groups of runners, each consisting of 100 people. Okay. Recreational runners, student athletes, and professional athletes. Some of the data from this survey is given below. The graph shows the number of people who responded positively to some of the shoe features. Shoe comfort. Recreational runners, student athlete, professional athlete. So they agree, the comfort. Design of shoes reduce burden on legs. Okay. Advantaged technology in sports equipment can contribute to injury prevention. 1. Advanced technology in shoes. Many encourage more students to run regularly. Doesn't say it. In addition to preventing injury, the running shoes are pleasant to wear. This can be concluded by the fact that more than 3/4 of the respondents in each group felt the shoes were comfortable. More than half of the runners in each group felt that burden of their legs was reduced. This implies that group may maintain better physical condition thanks to technology. More than half of the runners in each group. Yeah, more than half. I think it's 3. The effectiveness of the new shoe was most evident for recreational runners, with more than half feeling less burden of their legs. Advanced equipment can contribute to enjoy running for a large period of time. Recreational 57. Right? More than half feeling less burden on their legs. Most だもんね. I think it's not right. Okay, so my answer is 3. We did it. We answered all the questions. Okay, let's see the answers. Let's go back. Phew, it was tough. Oops. So, oh wait, how do I change the color? Okay. Huh? Oh, I cannot change it. Wait. Sorry. I cannot change it. Okay, let's go. So, this is the answers of all the questions. So, the first question is 3, 1, 2. Let's see. 3, 1, 2. Yay! Question number 2. 1, 3, 4, 2. 1, 3, 4, 2. Yay! I think yours were also correct, right? Question number 3 is so many questions. 2 to 3. Wait, let's see the first 3. 2, Oh, this is the one. 2351. 2351. Nice. 2351. And 4. And 4. Yes. So far, so good. Question number 4. 3313. 3 3 1 3. Yay! This is painful. I never get so much wrong in English. Don't worry. I think this is hard. This is tricky as well. So 3313. 3313. Okay. Question number 5. This one. The volunteer of library. Okay, let's go. 3453. 3453. 3 4 5 3. Huh? 3 4 5 3 and 3 5. 3 5. Nice. Oof. It was a little bit difficult, this question. Next time I have a paper and pencil with me. Yeah, that's easier, right? Sorry, this is not friendly to viewers because I scroll up and down so often, so sorry for that. Maybe next time we can do it more properly. Okay. Question number 6. Question number 6 about a short story of a Kendo Club girl. Okay. The first one is 1 and 4. 1 and 4. Nice. And 3 4 1. Oh, I think I made a mistake. 5 3 4 1. 3 4 5 1. What? 3 5 4 1. So I switched 1 and 5 and 3. Oh no. 3 5 4 1. The old man found Mitsuki's shinai left outside of his shop. The salmon-filled onigiri reminded Mitsuki of her youth. Really? Three, 4, 1, 5. 3 4 1 5. Oh no. Wait, 3 4 1 5. Choose 4 out of the 5 options and put them in order they happened in Mitsuki's life. Okay. 3 4 1 5. 3 4 1 5. The old man found Mitsuki's shinai left outside of his shop. Oh yeah, I forgot the 5 is in the future, so it should be the last one. I thought it's the order of the story, so I put it 5 in the first order. Damn it. I got it. So 3 4 1 5. 5 should be the last because 5 is the future. I see. 3 4 1 5. Okay, that's fair. I made a mistake. And 4 2. 4 2. Got it. So far, so I lost 3 points. Minus 3. Okay, question number 7. This one was difficult. Let's go. 3 1 4. 3 1 4 nice 2 1 4 2 1 5 so 3 2 1 4 oops so this is minus 3 too. Barry and Chihiro. So Chihiro is the correct one. Why? I'm extremely focused on my school work during the week, so busy. On the weekend, I need a break, so I visited my local hot springs to forget about everything. Yeah, I was debating between these two, and I took the wrong one. I want to be a cooking influencer. I post new recipes to my account almost daily. I check my phone to respond to my followers right after waking up in the morning. Because in the script they said in the morning, it's more mind wandering. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so far I lost 6 points. Okay, the last one. Last question. Let's go. 1 4. Huh? This one. Oh. 4 1 か. 4 1. 4. Oh. This is 1. Advanced technology can give unfair advantages to some athletes. The spirit of sport is based on hard work and physical ability. 1 4 1. Okay. So far I lost minus 9 points. I sometimes wrong one in objective question. This is difficult. Fiona and Michael, right? 1. Advanced technology can give unfair advantages to some athlete. Yeah, Fiona said this. What about Michael? I practice swimming 7 days a week all year round. Swimming did not require expensive equipment and I used our community pool which cost little. Through intense training over a period of years, I was able to win my state championship. To me, the spirit of sport is putting in work to maximize your physical ability. New equipment. This part is not quite understandable to me. New equipment giving advantages to one athlete over a hard-working one is an injustice, is not fair ってことか. I see. So he is saying, even you work hard, the one with good equipment can win over those people. I see. Okay. So question number 3 is 3 5 and 1. 3 5. Oh no, it was 1. Technology helps improve. I was debating between 1 and 4, and it was 1. Advancements in technology promote that evolution of sports. Damn it. So I lost 4. Minus 4. So, in total, minus 13 for now. And 2 3. 2 3. Nice. Okay. So in total, I lost 13 points. I think in total, it should be 100 points. So my score is 87. $100. It was in total 100 and I got 87. Damn it, I thought I can do better. But oh well. I think 87 is not bad, right? Let's see. -3. -6. -9. And -4 means -13. So 87 in total. Well, that was it. So earlier part is easier and later on more difficult. That was fun though. That was very tiring. It took almost 2 hours. But it was fun doing it. So maybe I can do another test like in different university maybe sometimes. Okay, so let's wrap up this stream and make my brain in fire. Mine too, same here. But it was fun. And thank you for participating with me. It was really fun solving together, you know. And sorry again if it's difficult to do it with me and same screen. So I have fun learning with you. Yay! Thank you. It was really fun doing together, so I really appreciate it. Okay, so let's finish the stream here. It was I couldn't do stream lately, but I think I'm gonna do gaming stream soon, I think. So see you in the next stream. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Thank you for watching and see you in the next one. Bye bye. Thank you. Bye.